Good day, all. It is Monday, August the 28th. And if you couldn't tell by the title, this is going to be a little bit more serious of a video. Of course, well, now Minxie has went to the other side of the chair. But I was going to say, I always have cats. I always have cats around. My friend asked me to get involved in Out of the Darkness suicide walks and we are going to be doing that on September the 9th. This is the charity event video that I said that I kept meaning to do for the past couple weeks, and so that's actually 2 weeks from this past Saturday that just went by. If I hadn't went to Mom's house this weekend, I probably would have gotten it taken care of. But this is finally the video that I said I was going to do about it. I've known people, I know people right now who are struggling with this, and I've known people in the past who have lost the battle. They fought it and they've lost, unfortunately. A few different people from my hometown. It's actually, I will say I had a weak moment. This is something I've never actually, I don't even know if I've talked about this with anyone. I'll say it was a weak moment. I'm not meaning to, say that my situation is like these other people at all, but it was when I was a teenager, in my younger days, and my friend and I were hanging out with these two ladies, and I perceived both of them were interested in him and not me. And this is back, like I said, younger days, teenager, when this sort of thing mattered to me more than it does now. And I got home one day from being out with this group or whatever, and I was just like, the sadness it hit me, it sunk in, and I was sitting there in the bathtub, and I actually thought about putting my head under the water and not coming back up. And then it scared me. It really did. It scared me a lot at that moment, and I thought of, my mind kind of shifted more to my family and friends and how sad that they would be, and them standing around my coffin if I were to do something like this. And I immediately got out of the bathtub, and I think I went to bed. And then, like I said, the next day, for me, I don't know if luckily is the right word, but the next day it wasn't on my mind anymore. But that's the thing with other people, is that they can't get it out of their mind. It is their mind, and that's just their living space that they're in all the time, and they can't get out of it. Like I said, luckily for me, like I said, it's a weak moment. It's not something that I live with on a daily basis, and I can't imagine, being there, and like I said, I have at least one friend right now who is dealing with that. So this is something that I really wanted to get involved in when the person asked me to. And I will link you down below to, if you you can get to more information there. It's my personal donation page for my team. So if you want to donate, you don't have to. That's the thing with Out of the Darkness, is that like just being out there doing, they do walks all over the country, and it's just kind of a visual thing, just to kind of like help gain momentum for the organization itself, or just gain notoriety, gain notification, even that people know that this is out there. So if you don't have to raise any money whatsoever if you don't want to, but of course they do appreciate any donation that you can give. So I will put that link down below. And just to let you know, I have their page up here about their mission statement, and I feel like if if you're going to donate, if you want to, you should know their mission statement here on their page. It says, saves lives and brings hope to those affected by suicide. To fully achieve its mission, AFSP, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, engages in the following 5 core strategies: fund scientific research, offer educational programs for professionals, educate the public about mood disorders and suicide prevention, promote policies and legislation that impact suicide and prevention, provide programs and resources for survivors of suicide loss and people at risk, and involve them in the work of the foundation. So that's kind of, and they said, thanks to walkers and donors like you, AFSP has been able to set a goal to reduce the annual suicide rate 20% by 2025, and see how your donations will make that goal a reality on this page, which I have not looked at. Your donations fight suicide. Net proceeds from the Out of the Darkness walks benefit the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. AFSP uses the funds to fund research for suicide prevention, create and distribute education programs, advocate for public policy, support survivors of suicide loss. I don't know any specifics about the support, the survivor support that they do. So, I mean, but, you know, it's still a good cause, a worthy cause, something that, you know, like I said, I've known people who struggle with and still do today. So, and I mean, I think everyone, unfortunately, knows someone who could use this kind of help. So, like I said, if you want to donate, or if you're just looking for more information, you can find my page down below, and that will link you to other, you know, any other information you want to. You can get involved yourself if you want to look up walks that they have in your area, maybe, to help, you know, just get more visualization. That's not the word that I'm looking for. Just, you know, gain more notoriety for the organization itself. Because I saw somewhere, I think on their Facebook page, which I'll also link down below for you, once I find it again, that they're doing like overnight walks, I think in like DC and somewhere else, but I can't recall what that is. But you can find all that information on the page down below, or the Facebook page, if you want to do that. And I just wanted to put that out there for you all, just to let you know I'm getting involved in that. And if you want to get involved too, one way or another, feel free. So that's all that is. And I'll see you for the next one.